Sarah stood in front of the mirror, smoothing the soft red fabric of her dress. Tonight was Valentine's Day, and she had no idea what to expect. Ethan, her boyfriend of 3 years, had been acting strangely all week, furtive whispers on the phone, sudden disappearances, and a mischievous twinkle in his eye whenever she asked about his plans for the evening. She sighed, her heart fluttering with anticipation. Ethan had always been romantic, but this year, something felt different. Just as she finished applying her lipstick, the doorbell rang. Grabbing her coat, she opened the door to find a chauffeur in a sleek black suit holding a single red rose. "For you, Miss Sarah," he said with a smile, offering her the rose. "Your carriage awaits." Sarah's eyes widened as she stepped outside to find a limousine waiting at the curb. Her heart pounded as she climbed in, the scent of fresh roses filling the interior. A small note lay on the seat beside her. "To my beautiful Sarah, the adventure begins. Love, Ethan." The limousine moved through the city streets, finally stopping in front of an elegant rooftop restaurant. A waiter led her to a private table adorned with candles and rose petals. The view of the skyline was breathtaking, but nothing compared to the sight of Ethan standing there, dressed in a sharp navy blue suit, his warm brown eyes filled with love. "Happy Valentine's Day, my love," he said, taking her hand and kissing it gently. Dinner was exquisite, filled with laughter, stolen glances, and shared memories. They reminisced about their first date, how he nervously spilled his drink, and how she had laughed it off, knowing even then that he was someone special. Just when she thought the surprises were over, Ethan reached into his pocket and pulled out another note. "This night isn't over yet," he murmured. "There's one more place we need to go." They drove through the quiet streets until they reached a charming little park, illuminated by twinkling fairy lights. As they walked along a pathway lined with lanterns, Sarah gasped when she saw a blanket spread beneath a willow tree, surrounded by flickering candles and a bottle of champagne. Ethan took a deep breath, his hands trembling slightly as he reached for hers. "Sarah, from the moment I met you, my life has been filled with more joy and love than I ever thought possible. You are my best friend, my heart, my everything. I don't want to spend another day without knowing you'll be mine forever." As he dropped to one knee, Sarah's hands flew to her mouth, tears spilling over her cheeks. "Will you marry me?" Ethan asked, his voice thick with emotion. Through her tears, she managed to nod, then whisper, "Yes. 1,000 times, yes." Ethan slipped the ring onto her finger, and as they embraced under the stars, fireworks exploded in the night sky, a dazzling celebration of their love. But the surprises weren't over yet. Ethan led her towards a nearby gazebo where a small group of their closest family and friends stood waiting, cheering and clapping. Sarah gasped, overwhelmed with joy. "How did you plan all this?" she asked in wonder. Ethan chuckled. "With a little help from your sister and a lot of love." As they celebrated together, music played softly in the background. Ethan pulled Sarah into a slow dance, whispering sweet promises into her ear. She rested her head against his chest, feeling the steady beat of his heart, knowing that this was just the beginning of a lifetime of love and happiness. And in that perfect moment, Sarah knew that this Valentine's Day would forever be etched in her heart as the most magical night of her life.